after a joint congressional field hearing about the Tomah VA's allegations of overprescribing painkillers and a retaliatory work environment. Many are demanding change at the facility.
Well, witnesses, former staff members, and VA representatives testified in front of Congress Monday, describing their experiences at the Tomah VA. News 8's Brittany Schmidt was there and joins us now with more. Brittany.
Mike and Lisa, congressional members at the joint field hearing agree this is only one step of many that has to happen to make changes at the Tomah VA, as well as VAs across the nation. But U.S. Senator Ron Johnson says the testimonies heard and questions asked at the hearing are important and will lead to policy and protocol changes to ensure the veterans are being taken care of properly. During the 3-hour hearing, Congress members had the opportunity to ask questions, specifically aimed at the VA representatives.
One thing that is so incredibly angering and frustrating to me is that I visited the Tomah VA facility on July 1st of last year, and there was never a mention of any sort of investigation ongoing.
Most of the questions focused on why. Why did it take so long for these problems to be brought to light?
The perception that we have of the IG is it's arrogant. You're annoyed that you're here. You're annoyed that you have these veterans looking to you to protect them from the VA system and that you're being held to account publicly. That's frustrating them.
Back in 2012, the Office of Inspector General conducted a 2-year investigation after allegations surfaced of overprescribing painkillers and a retaliatory environment. That was concluded and closed out in March of 2014.
We found that the allegations that led us to Tomah could not be substantiated.
However, Dr. Day says there were examples where the Tomah VA failed to comply with DoD VA chronic pain guidelines. The report also indicated many pharmacists believed there was an environment of intimidation.
What would be the standard for substantiation if that's not it? If everybody in the pharmacy is basically saying there's retaliation and a climate of fear.
What we were looking for were clear evidence of if somebody threatening a person or somebody saying in an email or somebody making a statement, if you don't do this, then I'll do that. So we were looking at evidence beyond a story.
But because the past cannot be changed, members of Congress are looking to the future.
How has the experience changed the way the IG is going to handle similar investigations moving forward?
I think that certainly I've decided, and Mr. Griffin has decided, that we will not administratively close hotline complaints. Further, they will all be published to the web.
Plus, VA representatives say improvements are already being made to regain the trust of veterans and to provide them with high-quality care all of them deserve.
Retaliation will not be tolerated, number one. Number two, whistleblowers and people who step forward and say there's something wrong here, who stop the line, right, to solve a problem, should be celebrated. In terms of the opiates specifically, we have disseminated a new tool system-wide, which makes it much easier for frontline clinicians to have right in front of them how all their patients are doing on all aspects of care.
Congressman Ron Kind is also asking that all future reports of this nature be sent directly to the members of Congress it pertains to. For example, the report completed in March of last year should have been sent to Wisconsin representatives in Congress so that they can keep track of the progress being made.
All right, thanks a lot, Brittany. And Tomah is not the only VA facility being investigated at this time. Senator Tammy Baldwin says there are 2 other facilities in Wisconsin that are being investigated for retaliatory accusations.